皆さんこんにちは、コウです。本日は理由を説明する際によく使用される3つの接続詞 as, since, because についてそれぞれ違いはあるのかオンライン英会話のCamblyを使ってネイティブの先生に聞いていきたいと思います。Another question I had today is about because. So it's also probably a tiny nuanced thing, but I don't really know the difference between because, as, and since.
They are very similar, but because is, if you think about the word because has the word cause in it.
Yeah, that reason.
Yeah, so it's a very definite connection between the first part and the second part. One of them is the cause of the other one.
Yeah.
But as you can use at the beginning of a sentence.
Only.
And it does. No, it's just saying you can use it as, at the beginning. So you can say, as I was walking down the road, I saw a beautiful park. It doesn't have any relation to a cause.
Yeah, but I think because also can be used in that way, like at the beginning of the sentence.
But what I'm trying to say is the word as sometimes means resulting in, but not always.
Okay.
Whereas because is always the reason for something. It has the word in it. That's the clue. It has the word cause in it. But as I can say,
because what I found out online by just trying to by researching on 3 words, as well, when you use as in the sentences, and then it's more likely that reasons are already, how can I say, the person that you are talking to have already know the reasons for that.
Well, if you just think about the example that I used, as I was walking, has nothing to do with the reason. It means while. In that instance, in that sentence, it means while I was walking.
As have as has like so many meanings, right? I've heard
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's why the relation between because and as is not a very strong one, because as doesn't necessarily have anything to do with a reason.
What about if you use as to explain the reasons for something?
So give me an example.
As I'm a university student, I have a lot of classes every day.
Yeah, so that is almost saying while I am a university student.
Okay.
But it is the reason I have so many classes is because I'm a university student.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the same emphasis on cause. Because it's a temporary thing. You could also say because I'm a university student.
So like when you hear both of like 2 sentences, do you feel a little bit differently? Because I'm a university student, I have a lot of classes every day, and as I'm a university student, I have a lot of classes every day.
Believe it or not, the as puts a little bit more emphasis on being a university student.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Whereas because is putting more emphasis on the classes. Because you're giving the reason for the classes. You're explaining the classes. If you say, as I'm a university student, I almost expect you to say, as I'm a university student, I have lots of classes every day. I don't have time to go out with my friends. I don't get a lot of, like the emphasis is being the university student, and you're giving me the results of being a university student.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. So
it's a very subtle difference, but they are not exactly the same meaning.
What about since then?
So since is usually connected with a time period, but not always. But it is also not exactly the same as because.
Okay. Well,
so you could say since I'm a university student, But
is it like more like similar to as compared to like? I think well, since is a little bit more similar to as than because, right?
Yeah. Since and as are probably more closely connected to each other because they have more than one meaning. Since I can say since I was young, I always enjoyed watching movies. It means since from the time. It's a little bit like until, the opposite of until. Since doesn't always mean the reason.
Right, yeah. I got it.
You can say since yesterday I started reading this book. It means from yesterday onwards. But it's no connection to because.
What about since I have to work today, I can't come to the party?
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Is it?
And in that instance, it means the reason I can't come to the party is because I have to work today.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I got it. So since, well, again, I put a little bit more emphasis on the reasons than because there's.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because puts a reason on, puts emphasis on the result a little bit more.
Okay.
But it's not like one is more correct than the other. You don't have to worry about which one you use. It just obviously since and as don't only mean
the reason.
The reason. Yeah. Whereas because will always mean the reason.
Right, I got it. Because I don't really know the difference existing between those three words. I just like use like one of them depending on how I'm feeling or just
and that's fine.
Okay.
They all work. None of them are incorrect.
I see. Okay. Yeah, thank you.